Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We just made it to the Sora's domain, and if everything goes well, we're going to meet the king. And one thing that I do want to do, if I remember how to do it, is I need to disable the Sheikah sensor because it's getting a little bit annoying. So, I wonder if it's going to be that king that we read about. The one that picked up an entire guardian but on its own and threw it off a mountain. I hate our little kids. Wait, what is a Goron doing here? Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm going to do this shrine first so we have a teleporting spot. I hope it's not too difficult. Well, even if it's too difficult, we have already unlocked the ability to teleport. So we should be just fine. And what did I get myself into? Okay, sorry, but wait, what? So we have lasers. We have rolling balls. We need to get that one at the top to go in there. Isn't there normally something I can activate? Hold on, let's see if we can make it across without dying. So I think we have to make it up. And I think I have some interesting ways of doing so. One thing that I do need to do is this one. Gotta be careful for those frickin' boulders. Oh, come on! Okay, now move. I'm not sure if I'm even supposed to go all the way up here. Although it doesn't really give me another choice. Ugh. Of course it was going to fall on my head. Okay, be quick, be quick. And I think we almost screwed ourselves over there. Alright. So what do we do? I'm pretty sure we have to guide it over, so let's see how I'm going to do that. Well, first off, let's get this chest. Hope I can still get up there now. We don't need a Sora spear, we already got some decent weapons as it is. And of course I can't make it up there. So, now the boulders start falling again, I would assume? Or no? Apparently not. So let's make it all the way to the other side towards that ball and see what we can do. Okay, I think I have to make it on here. I'll do it this way. But now what? Oh, of course. Okay, that makes sense. Come on, let's go. Let's see if it works. Okay, so it's... Hold on, we're going to be careful about this. So this, I'll push up, it will go through there. Then it will go through here. Then we have a laser, which I don't know what that means. So we can block off this. There we go. Then it will go here. Well, first off, I gotta get rid of this one. Then the boulder would be here. And then it will come all the way over here. But how do I stop it from rolling off? Because if I put this here, it will block it. But then if I get rid of it, it will still roll over. But let's get there first. Let's first do what I initially wanted to do. Alright, here we go. Come on, move it underneath. Okay, go! It better work. Somewhat work, at least. Okay, there we go. Can we push it? No, it's too heavy for me to push. What if I get rid of this. And place this like here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that didn't really work for me. I think that how I've set it up right now should help us out. Let's get rid of this. We don't have to go up there now that we know we can push it like this. Okay. Now I'll push you up here. Get rid of that. Now, if I'm correct, it should somewhat work now. Or did I put that one too far ahead? Oh, keep on rolling, keep on rolling. There we go. Now go against that, please. Alright. There we go. And... come on. Go. Did we do it? We actually did. And it didn't take me that long. I'm happy about that. That was a fun puzzle, okay? That was extremely fun to do. So, give me the orb, please. We should have quite some orbs now. I hope somewhere around here in the Sora's domain we can actually find a place where we can redeem those orbs. Okay, so we can get another piece of heart or some more stamina. I think I'm going to go for the more stamina.
Hi.
Hey, what you selling, girl? Good day. Welcome to Marot Mart. Okay, thank you for welcoming me at least. This is where you'll find our general store, the Coral Reef. Our workshop, the Hammerhead, is also here. Or do you need something else? What do you have in the general store? Our general store has been in business for over 100 years. It has a long and honorable history. The shopkeep, Clef, is really serious, but his younger sister, Tona, is head over fins of Prince Sidon. Of course she is. Okay, well, it was good to talk to you. Let's see, what is the general store selling? We got some fish. Of course, we're going to have some fish around here. We got rock salt, we got ice arrows, we got even more ice arrows, and we got normal arrows. I think we're good on arrows. Oh, hey! You're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can touch shock arrows, but also weigh, well, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. That was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? So you were to carry me on your back? It would be an interesting road of travel, or interesting way of travel. What do we have here? Dento. So, the Hylian who stole Lady Mipha away thinks he can just come wandering in here like nothing has happened. What business do you have here after all these years? Wow, what a hostility! The weapons workshop? What are you doing? Trident maintenance. He really doesn't want to talk to me. The light skill trident and the ceremonial trident. You have been making a racket since you walked in here. There is no point of coming here if you don't possess the light skill trident. Leave now. Okay. Let's go meet up with the king, because... yeah, I didn't expect somebody to be as hostile as him here. You know, I'm only trying to help, and we got a crab, hey. As long as the crab is just standing there, why not take it? I hope the Soras don't mind, actually, now that I think of it. You know, I went all the way around for nothing. We could have just taken the stairs to begin with. There's so much to this place. What's over here? What do we have? Sneaky river snail. We got a couple of them around here. Not really sure if we're going to be using them for anything, but might as well pick them all up. Oh wait, is that another tablet with some stories about the king? Do you have anything to say? What's wrong? A traveler, eh? Upon this stone monument is the proud history of the Sora, as dictated by King Dorfan himself many years ago. I plan to record it all in a book, so I'm reading it again. That sounds rough, I guess? Link? Is that really you? The Hylian who stole away our Lady Mipha. And what's more, the champion who... I cannot forgive you, not ever. What? Do you not understand the gravity of what you have done? Not only did the Hylians fail to stop Calamity Ganon 100 years ago, but you went and stole Lady Mipha from us. I will never forgive you, awful Hylians. Not ever. Jesus. What? What? Part? What does this say? Okay. I think History of the Sora, Part 7. The... Who defeated the... as King Dorfan. Oh wow, no. Sora Helm. Okay, something about a Sora Helm and something defeated. You should really fix up that monument because you can't read it anymore. That old man is going to have so much trouble putting it in a book. What's wrong? Trying to touch a... Why are you trying to touch that? Lady Mipha, watch this. I, Segen, the aptly named Demon Sergeant, shall strike down the Divine Beast Vah Ruta. What you doing? You're Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. It has been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Segen, will cut you down myself. Playing dumb, eh? Nice try. But you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to I can't read, sorry. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking. There's no way we would ask for your help now, after all this time and after all what has happened. So says I, Segen, the Demon Sergeant. That's... Why do you name yourself that? You know, you've probably seen better days though, but I think it's time to retire. Even in this body of mine, even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruta in shock arrows myself, and in doing so, Lady Mipha's regret shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way at once. I still wouldn't recommend doing it all by yourself, mate. Like I said, you've seen better times. And is that... He seems big enough to pick up a guardian. He really does seem big enough. You must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? Yeah, you better not try anything, because as you can see, I got an electric weapon on my back, and I'm not afraid to tase you. You did well to come all the way here. I'm King Dorfan, ruler of the Sora. You're absolutely massive, though. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion. You can't mean the Link, that champion. So that's where I have heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. A Hylian champion Link. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times. I have, you know... Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mipha, yes? You do you not? Oh my god, I can't really give a good answer on this because I actually don't. I would have lied if the option was there, but I think doesn't ring a bell. Mipha who? Either one is just bad, so let's go. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Sora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it's worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured great many of trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Sora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of Divine Beast Vah Ruta. I shall do you a courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorfin, my liege, please don't speak so. To ask a Hylian for help? Why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Musu, I expected more from you. How can you still protest? Musu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at a very conclusion? He is the key of saving Sora's domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion, through and through. As things now stand, Sora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Sora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust those lowly Hylians. I don't really like this Musu guy already. But I do like that all the Soras here look so much different from one another. 100 years ago, they abused the power of the ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link, Divine Beast Vah Ruta has great power and has a unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly sprouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued with heavy rains. For Sora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rain have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If this reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Sora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. Okay, that thing was absolutely massive. Like, seriously massive. But the Divine Beast Vah Ruta. Your princess, Zelda, often studied the Divine Beast. That is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Segging, who is quite shock resistant for Sora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Sora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. You know, I get your logic, but even though you're really not resistant to electricity, even humans or Hylians are not resistant to electricity. Too much can still kill us. Link, I'm certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, in a Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered. It is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I didn't know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous! Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. Okay, let's do it. Thank you, Link, truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Oh! Sora Armour, we can swim faster. As long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like the Sora. Please take good care of it. King Dorphin, surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Sora Armour. Countless generations of Sora princesses have gifted the armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Oh really? Princess Mipha made that one with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why would he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Misu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Misu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Vah Ruta. But now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Misu. I shall return shortly. They are so nice, and I do understand that they can be pissed because of the whole Mipha situation. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Tell him what? Link, Misu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going there? I would like you to try and speak with him. That was interesting indeed. Well, let's go find Musu then. Let's see if we can appease him before appeasing Vah Ruta. I kind of feel bad. You know, it was kind of like a daughter to Musu, and thanks to me, apparently, she's gone. Come on. I hope he can forgive me somehow. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Musu, there is something you need to know. How we stand here, the man called Link is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for the Hylian named Link. What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this Sora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Musu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Ah, good. Link is going to be remembering.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Oh, sweet! So they were kinda hooked up, you know? That was really nice. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? Are you quivering like a hatchling? Whatever is the matter. Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now, when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now's the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Okay, so we have to get, like, some proof about our relation with Mipha? Maybe? But damn, I'm really loving the story, and I hope I could get to Vah Ruta soon. But you know what? I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed the story so far. And see you guys in the next one. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.